Welcome, everybody. We got our first round 3 matchup. It's going to be Kamikaze Mario, and I'm Kanye West taking on Renkestu0 and Afin Shou. We've got a co-caster with me here tonight for a couple of matches. Big welcome to Invoker for joining us.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
All right, with that said, let's go ahead and get this match underway. I'm going to give you a countdown for that. So we'll get the video started in 3, 2, 1, play. And let's get going. Give me a prediction on this. What's your initial thoughts coming in?
I think that Mario and Kanye have the experience advantage for sure. I'd be surprised if they lost this match, but also I think that Afin and Renkestu0 could put up a good fight because their styles are unseen. So we'll see what happens here.
That's a big nasty willow coming to Kanye. Ooh,
jeez.
Kanye's playing a jumper. What is this?
This is a bit strange, yeah.
I wonder if
almost never see that.
I don't even know if he can jump a willow.
Ooh!
He jumps one.
Doesn't need to jump that one.
What a waste of a dark hole, honestly. As a
maybe
jumper,
not,
well, wait until the
well,
trance
because
isn't
you
on.
can jump it though. You're a jumper. Maybe he feels a little uncomfortable.
That's what I'm
against
saying,
that
though.
willow.
He's still showing the discomfort. Like, at least wait
Right.
for the trance to go off, because then you don't lose the dark hole. He's not willing to try and jump it twice.
I don't think I have a purify.
Oh, that soun's bad.
Yeah, that did. That sounded like they're in a bad spot.
I don't got to
right
purify. Good luck.
now. Gonna have to use that tiger strength. I mean, trance, man. Actually, that's gonna be pretty bad. Using a trance instead
You
of
could hear that coming, and he still didn't block it from behind.
Yep.
Got hit by the first one. You could hear the second one.
Dash is not going to be fun.
Now Kanye's got the stimulate up. They're in kind of a rough spot right now, I'd say.
Yeah, they got to be like in some damage control because he's got really low damage attacks, and he's at -1.
Yeah, right. Having that trance be his only way to get into positive damage is really going to be a hindrance here.
He needs to be jumping while using those triple lasers, too.
A little bit better of an angle if you jump, that's true.
Well, especially there's just so many places when you fire that the triple laser is going to hit the wall instead of actually going out. If you're a cartwheeler, you stand tall enough that you can kind of get away with it. But
It's
a
weird the height
jumper-
differences, yeah.
Yeah, a jumper has to jump, basically, to use triple lasers effectively.
That.
Looks like at some point a purify did happen. I didn't see it, but
Kanye's got no
he's at
shield,
least
so
back
if
to
he throws
normal.
Something at him, he's
So Afin did pull it? I thought they were talking about they didn't have one.
maybe he just forgot that he did. I don't know.
he's got a fortress.
He has the purple in hand, so.
Oh, Mario has no shield. Got it.
He's still determined not to pick up that shield.
For whatever reason, yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
And this is just a general commentary. When you play a laser arsenal, like triple lasers is super good, but not on
I'd love to get a
Palace.
shield if I
It's a little tough, yeah, on Palace. Although I am guilty myself of having taken her on Palace more than once.
Well, and like
Same
this
way.
match is a really good showing as to why. There's just so few good ranges for it. Like you can find good ranges for slide laser and vibration laser, but
underneath
triple laser
the
just
base.
never seems to quite find the right angle on Palace to be truly effective.
Oh, that doesn't block high. That's great.
Do it.
That said, they still put up a decent fight. He was putting work in with the
Some of
blaster,
those shields look like they
but I
should
feel
fall
like if he'd
around
had
the
maybe a
field.
slide laser or something else, he might have had a little bit better of
Alright,
a
where do I go?
damage portfolio there to
you pick.
also complement
Yeah.
the blaster.
Them taking that Armoros into that stimulate, it was pretty
Yeah,
tough too,
no,
so they were up against it for sure.
Yeah, it was a solid match all around. You know, there
One
was
that's before
that
slime
neither
is
team
better.
played that like horribly,
Lane?
so that was a
Lane, yeah.
solid match. But Mario and Kanye showed a little bit sharper skills there, pull out the win.
Well, like I said, they're going to be. To me, they're going to have the advantage in these matches just because they're more experienced players out of the four here.
me what you're playing.
But anything can happen in these matches. That's what's so great about the tournament, I think. And you saw, sort of like a lot of weird stuff come out in the last round, even like in my own match where Game God and I tried some janky stuff, maybe a little bit outside of our comfort zone, and it showed. But that's what I mean. This sort of environment brings a different element to the game. which is
Biggest shame right
always really
now, I
cool.
think, is that they're all playing alpha 1, 2, 3, and then Kanye ruined it and he's playing 1 instead of 4.
Well, that's maybe he's doing that on purpose. Maybe he's trying to get in their heads with the color a little bit. sometimes. You know, you try to pull something off where you play the same color as somebody else, or you know, there's a little bit of a game there, maybe.
Leave it to Kanye to ruin everything.
Oh yeah, it's not a huge surprise, I guess. It wouldn't surprise me if he was doing it just for that reason either.
I wonder.
I'm
I'm wondering why he's still playing a jumper. Like last game, I thought maybe it had something to do with some kind of strategy they were going for, or if he's just trying to BM the enemy team. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, well, immediately that's where your brain
right.
goes, right? That they're doing something that makes it a little bit harder for a cartwheeler to pull off the strategy, but
neutralize their
um,
reins. I got a chaos.
I don't know. We didn't really see anything that
I got a
would grant credence to that line of
I
thought.
got a
So
chaos. I'm gonna lay down.
Yeah, that's a rough
and
start
hopefully
there
that
for
takes
Ren.
reins out of the equation forever. Hopefully.
yeah, that is. I didn't see the arsenal he chose, but that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it sounds like they're going for a chaos.
Okay, so
At least
Even
one of them
worse.
has levitate.
chaos is two or more, correct? You have to be using things that are 2 or more.
Yeah, it gets rid of vibration and or like vibration laser.
It's more than 2.
And it's best counters. Like if you're scared of vibration laser and reincarnation, chaos is a pretty good counter.
It's also it stops like twist and slide as well, right? Tiger strength, anything that's 2 or
Well, yeah,
less.
anything that's 2 or less. So yeah, against
Yeah.
Tiger Strength decks, it's also quite
And of course,
effective.
there's a ring.
Yeah.
Back off for the moment.
The number one,
Ah, the ring was right. Jesus
the
Christ.
number one strategy against you. Maybe I should go build one, huh?
Chaos does effectively shut down a lot of what I like to use. Yeah, so that's why I was just sort of running through that. with
Choices,
there.
pay attention. Like I could never convince Choices to run an Enviro anyway.
Kanye has lightness.
It's
or
tough
he's
if you
like a
don't
shield on me.
do it. You know, like I said,
Yeah,
Game God and I
that's
tried it. It
nice.
didn't work out because it's just not really our style.
All my art.
Enviros take a very high level of execution, and like
Exactly.
even when the bet like, I guess we're kind of meta talking right now,
okay.
but
I'm coming over.
things do not look good for Ren and Afin, so I guess we can do a little meta talking. A really good example is actually the finals of the tournament that I was in versus Guinan and Xanxus, because we were on lane, and I ran it.
Except for Afin.
I ran an Enviro on lane, and that was one of the most disgusting matches ever. Like, it was so bad. We got absolutely shit stomped. Like, I think we were dead in like a minute 30 because of some horrible luck with me trying to place an environmental in the cage and just eating rock shots left and right. Like that.
Was
match
it against a double cartwheeler? Or?
It was against Guinan and Xanxus, so yeah, it was double wheeler.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was awful. It was atrocious. We ran the same arsenal though in Game 5 on Highway and beat them with it. So it's all about the execution, and it takes a lot to do it right. And even if you're really good at it, it can still sometimes just go horribly wrong.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's such a specific thing that needs to happen that even good players sometimes get frazzled trying to do it, and that's what happened to Game God and I. Not to say that we're great at execution, but we got frazzled trying to pull off that memory lapse, especially once we saw the reins and the photon barriers. It can just happen. That's it for this game.
Yeah, whatever they were planning there, the bad aura starts really did them in. They just had no offense, and then the turbulence basically took all their goodies. They had no toys to play with after a bad start. So
Also, you heard him mention that they wanted to play a chaos deck, and then he just sort of got really aura screwed. We were watching Afin's. This is Afin's that we're watching.
Ren.
Or no,
This
this
is
is
Renketsu.
Ren's. I'm sorry. From his perspective, it looked like he just couldn't get off the ground there. You know, most of your abilities are going to be plus. You know, obviously they're looking to take things that cost 3 or more if they're playing chaos, and he just got aura screwed into the ground right there. You're not going to be able to do much in that situation.
well, and teams that like to play that goofy stuff, and we know Ren and Afin are both players that like that. Like this is a tough team to play it into. Like Mario and Kanye are two of the most conservative players there are. Like Kanye got his chops under Ebony last tournament and under Doom before. Super conservative player. Mario playing with Choices, also known as one of the most conservative players, and them together, you know, they're just, you know, uber conservative team that's not going to put up with that kind of stuff. It's very hard to pull off jank versus those two, I'm sure. So
Yeah, I'd
it's a
say that
tall order.
Kanye leans on the jank a lot himself, so he's pretty familiar with what it looks like. You know, he's pretty prepared for it. And definitely, you're right that Mario plays Even though he has a lot of big
Yeah,
damage and
Kanye's
he comes
got
out with some
no
pretty
shields,
hard
so
hits, he
we'll
does
see if
play
I
a lot
get
more
something
conservative
on
than some other players.
I don't have an attack yet.
Oh, that blazing bullet! If he had stopped to try and throw a willow, he would have taken so much damage. And he rightly just
This is
runs.
why I put
That is the right call. Just run away.
into the thing.
You see a bloody ritual wings of
Coming
hope.
over.
This is a pretty advanced
trying to
build.
get
You know, this is
Kanye.
He
something
could
that
have
really
maybe
takes a lot of
tagged
skill.
Mario across the map with that bloody ritual, but he is going to get Kanye. Oh, nope. auto
Oh,
shot.
the guard of water.
But-
What was it?
That was the, I
Was
forget.
it
I think
auto
that is
shell or
guard
was
of
it guard
water.
of water?
I just
do
call
you
them all
throw
auto
anything
shells,
at
but-
Mario?
Okay.
I think it was guard of water. Ooh, Mario's got the dash.
Dash is gonna be good against
Oh,
that.
he turned
Yeah.
Another
right when you
turbulence.
did that.
Serb is even better.
All right.
And Mario is
I do have a
having a
willow,
field day with Kai Palm.
Ah, heck. Still have my blade.
I've seen this deck before from Mario, and it really sucks to play against sometimes.
Well, it was Xanxus that first popularized Key Palm.
Ugh, I hate when.
Yeah, he
yeah.
has other things in here though. He pumps up pretty hard, and when he does, he takes also the keep dragon bullet, which is the one that you
I'm
can
like
charge
under the
that looks like a
ledge.
dragon.
Got it.
Key cannon.
Key cannon. Yeah, that's what he's uses too, and it's very effective. Once he
I've
gets
always
pumped
seen
up.
Kai Nature as like this really, really high potential school combination because you can get heats and tiger strengths. But I don't know, I never seem to get the right offensive
yeah,
palette that I
right.
want. Like you can't.
Yeah.
When you have that, you're not able to fit in the lasers or the willows and
Oh, we're at-
Rians.
oh,
Like that's what you lose
Know what I mean,
access
yeah.
to is some of the more reliable attacks.
Yeah, I think it let me get you.
Well, I'll tell you, if there's somebody out there that threads that needle just right, it's probably Mario. I've faced his rendition of that, what you're talking about there, many times, and he oftentimes kicks my ass with it. So he
Like
knows how to
it's
do it.
it's still a pretty solid deck, and there's some good stuff you can fit in there, like Bullet of Fire, solid, Throttle Fireball, Sonic Boom. There's a lot of good low cost nature. Hyper Kick is still great,
Yeah, I'm in my base.
Right.
but I don't know.
Especially against cartwheelers, hyper kick, I love it.
Yeah. I've never quite gotten one to have quite the attack profile that I want it to have.
I feel the same exact way about my my Kai Faith deck. Where I'm using,
Yeah, that's never been a favorite of mine either. Like I know that's a real staple for a lot of people. Kai Faith.
I'm sorry. That I totally was misquoted. I meant my it's the Tiger Strength and Key. I'm sorry.
Tiger Strength
yes.
is Zenki.
I'm thinking of the one where it's Tiger Strength and Psycho and Key. Sorry.
Oh, Psycho and Tiger Strength. Yeah, that one can be a little tough. This one's actually coming down pretty close. If they can survive here,
Will already.
they've got a chance. Down to 5 and 2.
Go, go, go.
Vacuum wall on Kanye though.
He jumped it.
He's gonna vacuum all that.
That's
He
right.
vacuumed- He
Needed
vacuumed
to
my
wait.
attack. I don't have
Oh,
anything.
I fell off.
He does have Wings of
On the
Hope.
ground. Good luck getting through both of those guys.
That's what he should have been using against the vacuum wall anyway.
Random hole in the ground and just appeared.
They're putting up a pretty good show here though, against very experienced players.
Yeah, this is coming
Okay,
down
let's
fairly
go.
close. He was making a good move there because if one of them had taken up the lift, he could have shot the Wings of Hope and likely knocked him down.
Res.
They did a self-res though.
Unfortunate they're feeling charitable.
Let's get the pickup. Wings of Hope, Bloody Ritual.
I
Always
mean,
had
they
to
should
avoid
probably do a
myself.
self-res too, but
Do you have any
they were
attacks?
kind of close to his
I've
base.
got a Wings of Hope that I can technically use right now.
This is something that I first saw out of Reborn Geigen.
There we go.
He does
I
it
got
very
some
well.
help, but now I have no
But
attack.
personally, I've never had
And I
much
should go back
success.
to base.
I've done it before. I can do it fairly well,
got a D
but
trait.
I was never able to do it at the level he was, and so it was never
that's
quite
not using my
competitively
attack
viable
right
for
now,
me. It was just more fun to do.
You have to have incredible map awareness, which you do, but also a great ability to dodge, and that is sort of something that's easier for cartwheelers to do.
Yeah.
So
Ooh, Lightning Sword could be big here.
That's something.
Shield's
dead
gone
again.
for Kanye.
I'm dead again. I keep dying by my
He's
base.
got to run all the way to his base now.
Oh, he's got a dash.
Nice shot.
Honestly, should have just
Unfortunately,
sidestepped and gone for the Lightning Sword.
it's going to be just too easy for them to fake out that
Yep.
fortress at that aura cost. Yeah.
Low
that's-
cost. Made that difficult. That was a good series. Ren and Afin definitely put up a fight there in the last game. A lot of fun to
They
watch.
charitable.
They did actually, honestly, a little bit better than I thought they would. So I mean, it was a lot more interesting to watch. That last match was actually very close.
Yeah, and Mario and Kanye still looking pretty solid, playing a nice conservative game. Looked like they were having some fun out there, but good series all around from everyone, and that'll wrap us up.
Yeah, good series.